In our class today, we shall be looking into the topic hormonal glands. And I want us to understand that hormonal glands are special glands that produce hormones in our body system. But before we can go ahead in this topic, we need to look at glands itself. What is gland or what are glands? First and foremost, I will define gland or glands. Glands are structures that secrete chemical substances in the body of animals. Okay? They secrete chemical substances in the body of animals. And I've been saying that when you think of animals, don't think only about goats. Human beings also are animals. So, what produces these materials in our body system are referred to as glands. Like salivary gland is a gland that produces saliva. Like pancreas produces insulin and glucagon, and many other chemicals that are produced in our body system. Then we want to state the major types of glands found in human body. Like I said, salivary gland is a gland, pancreas is a gland, okay, and many other more like that we have in our body system. Then we want to give the examples of glands or organs that are exocrine or endocrine in nature. Okay? The word exocrine is talking about those glands that produce their secretion into ducts. So in another word, we call them exocrine or duct glands. Exocrine or duct glands. Then we have endocrine. As the name implies, endo is coming from lack of duct. So endocrine glands are glands that produce their secretion into the bloodstream directly. So we refer to them as ductless glands. Then we want to look at, possibly draw and design the location of major hormonal glands in human body. Going from that, we have two major types of glands in the body of human being or other animals. Okay? Though we have three. The other one we refer to as paracrine. Paracrine is another set of glands that we have in our body. But for the sake of this class, we will discuss about this one later. I'll be discussing majorly about exocrine glands and then endocrine glands. Please let's recall that exocrine glands are also called duct glands, whereas endocrine glands are also called ductless glands. Let that be in our mind. Don't forget that. Looking into exocrine gland, for example, let me take this structure specifically. Here we have, these are glands. We have no glands here. Okay? And there is this duct. Like we have a pipe and it's carrying water in our house from the well to tank, from tank to where you use the water up. Okay? The same way, this particular gland or these glands possess, okay, special duct that will carry their secretion from where they are produced to where they are used up. Okay, example of such gland or such glands are referred to as exocrine or duct glands. Now, let me look at example of duct glands. For example, we have salivary gland. This is the gland that is producing the saliva. These are the ducts that will carry it from where it is produced to our mouth. Okay? That kind of gland we refer to as exocrine gland. Then another example that is common which is our sweat gland. Okay? This part, we have our sweat gland in the lower layer of our skin. How will this sweat get to the surface of our skin? It is carried with the help of this duct up, down to our skin surface. That type of gland is what we call exocrine gland. Let me quickly look at endocrine. In endocrine case, it is different from what we have in exocrine. Okay? When the chemical is produced directly, they are produced from the gland to our bloodstream. Okay? There is no duct to carry the secretion from where they are produced to their targeted organs, to where they are used up. So, example of that would be number one, we have parotid gland, then we have thyroid gland. This type of gland, or this particular gland, is found in our neck region. Okay, the major work is to maintain our mineral salt balance in the body, to maintain growth in all living organisms. So, parotid gland and thyroid gland are example of exocrine gland. And more so, largely, this represents a woman, this represents man. I want to quickly mention that we have some gland here, which is basically pituitary gland. That is what we call master gland. It's in charge of all other endocrine glands in the body of animals. Then at this junction, we have, like I said, thyroid gland and parathyroid gland. Then coming to the layer of our kidney, we have special gland we call adrenal gland. Adrenal gland. Then on that same part, we have very close to it, pancreas. It's a special gland that can function as exocrine at the same time as endocrine. That means it could be functioning as duct as well as ductless glands. And lastly, for female, we have what is called ovary. Okay, ovaries are special glands that could also be performing the function of exocrine as well as endocrine. And for man, we have the testes. Testes, as it were, can also perform the function of exocrine at the same time as endocrine. Okay, as we go on in Google class, you're going to be seeing more of these glands. We're going to be grouping them into either exocrine or endocrine glands. Stay and learn. God bless you.